What's happening, guys? We have the Verdant deck of Fate, and we have Cefax's account once more, and he is looking to pull all of his shards for the deck of Fate to get all of these boyos and get himself a Kawn as well. So he has himself a Padraig, and as we're in Ireland here, guys, lá féile Padraig to everybody, okay? It is St. Patrick's Day when I'm recording this, so we are going for Padraig here. Padraig has, as we know, decreased cooldown on the A1, he has the ally attack on the A2, and he has the fill turn meter on the A3. Very good for Fire Knight, very good for anywhere ally attack is needed. He's doing real work in Chimera. He's just a really solid champion all the way around, so happy my fellow countryman Padraig is doing so well in the world of Teleria. Stop right there, guys. Click on the link below and get yourself a free Karato Fox Hunter, as well as 4 amazing epics. Here's the exact steps of what you need to do. Log out of Plarium Play on PC. Step 2, click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Step 3, launch raid and complete the tutorial. Step 4, go to your inbox and claim your first champ. Here we go. You'll find yourself Karato Fox Hunter, as well as Uugo, Rector, Drath, Tagoar and Mausoleum Mage as you progress through the game. That's it. It's that simple. Click on the link, follow those directions, and on with the video. So let's go and have a look here. We're going to pull the shards, and then we're going to flip the cards as well and see how we get on, okay? So it is, if we look the deck of Fate for the objectives, and I actually think if you have hoarded resources, it's reasonable enough, the deck of Fate, because it's from 3 sources. It's from shards, it's from souls, and it's from artifacts events. So you're going to be doing some of all of that anyway, so it's not a bad thing, I don't think. So sacred shards 1600, we have 20, so if I get the calculator out real quick, it is 16 by 20, so it's 32k. We need, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 40k to fill it out. So there is going to be a bit of a gap. We'll still see if we can get Kawn with those. If not, we can maybe pull the last few as well. All right, so let's start with the start and see how we get on with young Padraig here. Okay, so we have Ripper. Ripper did get a bit of a buff recently enough, and then Seeker. Key part of many a clan boss team are Seeker, and I know Warden. I every time Warden is pulled on a sacred, I'm always surprised. I keep on thinking he's a void rare. Weaken, decrease attack, increase defense. Like, it's an AoE decrease attack as well, but it's a small one, and then reflect damage. So yeah, I keep on thinking he's a rare, guys. Okay, we have Grizzled Jarl. Grizzled Jarl, I think, was used in many a clan boss. Oh, we are into gold already. And a Molly. I would love Molly on my account. Does he have Molly? I don't know. Why would I love Molly? So A1 HP burn, or damage increases by 50% if the target is under a HP burn debuff. Molly's actually on the 5x as a progressive as well, but no, is she? No, she was, I think. No, I'm having a brain fart. She's on one of the banners. So places a provoke debuff on all enemies for 1 turn and has a 50% chance of placing a provoke debuff for 2 turns instead. So everybody's getting provoked, but some are getting provoked for 2 turns. That's a lot of control. It's really good. Also places 30% reflect on her as well, and that's on a 3-turn cooldown. That's a lot of control, guys. Now this here revives an ally with 50% HP and fills their turn meter by 50%. Places a block damage buff on that ally for 1 turn. So a solid revive there, and then fills the turn meter of all allies by 15% when this champion is hit, and fills the turn meter of all allies by 25% when this champion is hit by a boss. That's really good stuff there, I have to say. And we'll keep our moving. Actually, will we? I want to see, I'm itching to see if he already has a Molly. Or if he doesn't. Renan the Silken is pretty good. I like her as a reviver. She is pretty good champion now, I have to say. Especially Faction Wars and Cursed City, she comes in really, really handy. Masamoto, he's one of them I always want to build, but never have the extra resources to go and build. He could actually be used as your fastest champion in a defense-based nuking squad for Arena if you were stuck as well. Turn meter fill and increase defense buff, why not? Another one, I'd love to build for the memes, but you have to just have way too many resources to be going doing that. A lot of people are liking Pan here. Yeah, he's a pretty good champion. I know Ash speaks very highly of him. So Geomancer, enough said. We don't need to say any more about him. One of the best epics, if not the best epic in the game. Now, Zargala was the poster child for a long time. She does bring decreased defense and weaken. She also brings an immediate extra turn capability. She's an incredible nuker. Skiramis, if anybody was looking at my my provoker video for Hydra there last week, I think it was, he's incredibly good at keeping the head of decay provoked, and he controls, so very good champion, worth building if you are missing any of those spots. Siege Hulk was my OG arena decreased defense champion. He has it at 100% when booked. AoE decreased defense. He's also a really good nuker, but back in the day I couldn't build for both, so he was my decreased defense, and then Aethyl stayed as my nuker. This was probably like a year into playing when I still didn't know how to play the game, but I love him, but he's very squishy. And actually, now that there is empowerment and blessings and all that, he's probably worth a hell of a lot more. Anchorite is a very good champion. Big heal, increased crit rate, increased crit damage, remove random debuff, and increase the duration of all ally buffs for 1 turn on a 3-turn cooldown, and heals the ally with the lowest HP by 10% of the damage inflicted as well. So he's pretty good. He's used in some Infinity Clan Boss teams and was in some Infinity Shield Hydra teams as well. Catacomb Counselor gets a bad rap, but he is an ally attacker. He's just overshadowed by every other ally attacker pretty much in the game as well. But if you are having trouble with Fire Knight, he could be your ticket to solving that. My namesake, Dahi, Mist Rider Dahi, is a really, really good champion. He is giving you extra turns on the A1. He is giving you decreased defense and extra turns on the A2 on an AoE, and he is giving you self buffs and an extra turn on the A3. He's just Mr. Extra Turn. He's Mr. Let's Go again. I remember Saf. We've only the 1 goal. Duck the Pierced, excellent champion. Pulled him on my free to play. Really like him for my free to play. I won't look at this just now, but we will go over and have a look at our deck of fate and see how we're getting on. Now, this may upset some people, but here's how I like to do it. I love the DL diagonals. So we've 3 so far. That's not too bad. 6 and an epic tome. Okay, we're up to 11. Nothing wrong with that. 14, and we got an extra box. Okay. Oh no, we're bouncing here because it's bouncing. And bing, bing. This is the way we go. It's like, does anybody remember that game where you have the wee paddle across the bottom? I know back in the day for me, there was one called Arkanoid, but I think that's not the most recent incarnation of it. Okay, so we're going up here now. We have quite a few fragments of them now. Okay, we're doing pretty good here. We have, gee, I've lost count, but we must have quite a lot here. We're doing pretty well. We may not need to go again. I hope I haven't jinxed it here. We got another chest as well. Core hammers. Do you know what? I'd say on my account I have a stack. Which way did we come? We came like that. So we'd go in bing and go over here, and you go up here and you go bing. There we go. You see, it works. It works, guys. Diagonals are where it's at. Oh, and we got another chest on that one. So nice. Let's see what we got here. Legendary Tome. Can't say anything against that. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 unturned. Is that enough to have gotten him? I don't know, but we have to be really, really close. Where are we? Fragment summon. 77. Wow. Okay, so obviously 23 left to pull. Now, what do we have left to pull in that? Now, there's some soul stones, there's some shards, and there's some farming to do. So I think I'll leave that to CFAX because I know he's driving at the moment. So safe journey, buddy. And yeah, I think if we're looking at this, the 10s, we have 2 to 10s. How many of those is there though? Is there 3? It doesn't tell us how many of each there is. Okay, so I won't use his resources without his say so. 6. Oh, okay, we've 3 of them and 1 primal, so that's better condition than I thought. Remnant summon doesn't matter. Summon pool doesn't matter because it's not champ chase, it's summon rush. Fragment summon doesn't matter either, so that's a bit of a shame, but we can definitely get there. We have probably resources in there. The spider tournament is on at the moment. We have other dungeon tournaments coming up as well. So it shouldn't really be an issue to get that Deck of Fate. The Deck of Fate does run for another 3 days and 18 hours. So plenty of time to get the rest of those and get them pulled. But we will get our hands on Fawn for sure. And we also got ourselves only 1 legendary. But I do want to check this here in Faction Guardians. Do we have a Molly? Oh, we did have Molly. But it's another 10% defense for the Dwarves faction. So that's not going to go amiss. Molly is a great champion as well. Very jealous actually, CFAX. I didn't know you had her, or maybe I did and I forgot. But yeah, we're at the stage in the game now where filling out the Faction Guardians is probably as important as getting another champion, or a new champion, even though we do like that nice new shiny. Guys, thanks for joining me. Everybody give CFAX a shout out and thanks for the use of the account. And guys, have a great St. Paddy's Day and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.